coaching as a golf instructor, and how that relates to coaching in real estate. What are the similarities there, and what are some of the ideologies and mindsets and process that you'd use to teach someone to golf as you would in real estate?
That's a great question. And that's kind of where I kind of fit in and felt at home. I was just having this conversation with someone yesterday that if there's one thing that I feel I'm good at and where I'm most comfortable at is in the coaching environment, working with people. And I think it's very, very similar, right? The golf is 80% of it is mindset. And I believe it in real estate. I just think everything we do is kind of mindset, right? If you look at the best in the business, if you look at the top athletes in the world, all right, it's not about the ability, because you've probably seen people like at lower level that are fantastic and amazing, but they can't break through, and it's down to what's inside, because they can clearly do it because you've seen it, but can they do it on the big stage? And that's what I found in golf, that I would look at kind of the mindset piece of it and understand it as well from a coaching aspect. For me, is that you have to coach people based on their personalities. Okay, so what I mean by that is that I could explain something to you on a real estate transaction or in a golf swing, and there's different ways to get to the same result, right? So maybe it's a third party story for you to understand it. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I've got to be able to tell you in a different way so you personally understand it, but we're still getting to the same place. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. How we're doing it and how I explain it to you, it's just like people, are you a visual learner? Right? Do you need it writing down? Whatever it is, and how are you going to get there? And again, third party stories, right? Role plays, whatever it is that's going to get it to sink in. And that's the same in golf as well, right? The way that you do certain drills, maybe it's on a feeling or whatever, but you're still getting to the same outcome. And that was the biggest thing that I, brought over, obviously, with the mindset and having patience, right? As a golf coach or as a mentor or whatever we do, you have to have patience, because people are going to ask you the same question. They're not going to understand. And that's why I believe that not everyone can be a coach. Not everyone can just jump into the position. We see people successful in our industry jumping into coaching, which I'm all for. That's awesome. But are you actually a coach? What are you in it for? Because it has to be greater than the money. It has to be greater than, and again, from golf to even in real estate, doing a deal, John, like let's say we did a $25,000 deal, or you got your first client to make $7,000. The feeling of that to see for them is something that you can't replace yourself, right? And it's the same in golf. If you can take someone's handicap down or get them to win a tournament, right? It's things like that's why I'm in it. It's that feeling to me is why I personally do what I do, because I want results.